What is good, YouTube? It is your man BYG, Big Slim, coming at you with a top 5 collabo that I have going on with 4 other major jersey heads in the jersey community here on YouTube. First of all, I'm going to give a special shout out to my man King Leonidas. He is the one that orchestrated this whole thing, which was super cool. And followed by Rezrection. He did, there's 5 of us. Rezrection, follow his YouTube page, as well as King Leonidas. He did part 2 of his top 5. Both videos were dope. Mightyfan 78, my man Neil. He did part 3, and I am taking the rock and going to shoot a 3. What's up, Snacks? No, just playing. And then after I'm finished with my ramble, which I'm already into now, then I will be passing the rock to NostalgiaBoy, to my man Roberto. And so I have seen the other 4. I'm the slacker that's I'm filming out of line, so to speak, but I will eventually fall into place in order of the actual delivery. So as you can see, I've got all their videos loaded up here. There is that's King Leonidas' video right there. There's Rezrection representing the Bay, and my man Mightyfan also representing the Bay. And here's my man NostalgiaBoy down here, and especially, and I always like to give, you know, as much love as I can, you know, to my man ThrowBacking. He is the reason that I even, you know, yo, why don't you make a video? Like, you should make videos. And I was like, what? Like, you know, so the reason that I even started making videos here on YouTube is because of him. So, and he was just recently talking about his 12 years of making videos here on YouTube, which is, there is his first one there that he filmed in 2009. And so I have that one loaded up here. Check out ThrowBacking if you want to see. He's really big into comics, Ebbett Field flannels, and stuff of like that, and still collecting, of course. That was that video there. I remember I was just like, oh man, you know, him, and also shout out to Rivalry, to M Diddy, Mac Wilson. He was they were the 2 that really just was just like, I was just blown, you know. And then eventually caught up with Mighty and some other heads in the group. Some active, some disappeared, some, you know. So but enough rambling. This the whole point of this, like I said, this is part 4 of 5. And what was I going to say? And so I'm going to get into it. And like I said, I'm filming last, and this is mine will be technically the 4th installment of 5. And then Rob's video, of course, is done. He already knows that I'm filming after him or whatever. So this is my top 5. Basically, what it is my top 5 NBA jersey players. And basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick to my guns. My guns were basically my favorite players coming up when I first moved from Ohio to Maryland. When you got here, you just liked certain things, and then, you know, you become a product of your surroundings. So I stopped playing with Transformers and collecting He-Mans and stuff, you know, stuff like that. And I got into sports and stuff like that because it was a big deal around here, sports. So basketball was huge. It was the late 80s. So I'm just going to go with where my love started, and basically probably up into my teen years, because, you know, after a certain point, I really didn't follow the NBA as hard as I did when I got older. You know, just things happened, and, you know, and I just didn't really care for players as much as I did my number 1 guy, which is probably not going to be a big secret. But so this is a top 5, and it's going to be top 5 players / uniforms of my era, what I consider my era, the late 80s into the 90s. So my honorable mention and it was tough because I really wanted to pick this jersey. I really wanted to pick this style because I have Tim Hardaway, I have Mitch Richmond, I have Chris Mullin, I have Latrell Sprewell. So I've never worn this C-Web. This is the first time I've ever worn it. So I figured I'd go ahead and rock it. So again, shout out to Rezrection. He is actually a Golden State Warriors fan. So this is my honorable mention. If Mighty stole my idea. He was like, "Oh, we're doing honorable mentions," and what he do? He films his video. He was like, "Oh, I got an honorable mention." I'm like, thief. So anyways, so I decided to go with my Weber rookie 93-94. Got quite a few C-Webs in my collection, including his last Golden State Warriors jersey that he wore when he retired, which is also shout out to Jose Deere. I got that from him. So this is going to be my honorable number 6. The 6-man award goes to Chris Webber and the Golden State Warriors jersey, but this style. So I was going with this style. So my number 5 jersey, I decided to go with. It was, like I said, man, it was tough, but I decided because when this fool came into the league, man, it just. I did not expect that to happen. When this fool came into the league, I had to have his jersey. I ran out. I got the shoes. I had both pairs of pumps that he dropped in '93. When the white ones came out, I grabbed them, and then when the black ones came out, I was at Champ Sports. When they opened up the gate, walked in, my pair was already sitting on the counter. 1993, baby. I'd go back, especially because I had a sugar mama too, so I'd definitely go back. But so what I'm going to do with my number 5 is going to go with Shaq's rookie. It's the Orlando Magic. I have all 3 colors of Shaq's. I have the blue one from the 94-95 season, and I have both of his rookies. But this one was kind of the one that stood out for me first. He broke the rim in New Jersey, broke the rim in Phoenix, you know. So this I'm going to go with Shaquille O'Neal. So for my number 5 jersey. So I did a little something for my my number 4 jersey. So while y'all watch that, I'll go ahead and I'll get ready for my number 3 jersey. So here you go. Here's number 4. All right, jersey head. So I guess for my 4th favorite player jersey, it's probably going to go to Shawn Kemp. I mean, I got my 94-95 Shawn Kemp on with my Sonics Mitchell & Ness fitted. Here's my current view. I love living out in the country. I'm gonna stop here on the side of the road. I'm taking a little joyride. Got a car behind me, so I figured I'd go ahead and stop. So I figured that I would just go with my 94-95 Shawn Kemp El Salvador run. Mitchell & Ness, I'll go for that for my number 4. Sorry, I just had some Pringles. And I would probably go with I would definitely go with Kemp for my number 4. Look at this view. I love this. All right, jersey heads, hope you enjoyed that. Shawn Kemp, my number 4. So with that Sonics jersey, just so iconic. So that was my number 4. So let's go ahead and get into my number 3. Number 3 was kind of a tough choice because I really wanted to go with as far as my favorite player. I really wanted to go with the Suns Fireball, the first year that they wore them in 92-93. I got a purple one on back order. It's on back order. So that probably would have been, that purple Fireball has just been been waiting some time to get that. So hopefully that will come soon. Hopefully that'll come through soon. So with Barkley is definitely one of my faves. I mean, So the first chance I get, this is also a rivalry sportswear pickup here. I decided to go with the white one because I feel the white one kind of pops more. So I decided to go with my rivalry sportswear custom made 91-92 Charles Barkley. Got the memorial band on here, and it's define irony. We still to this day I even talked to Peter Capolino, and he said that he talked to Charles, and Charles doesn't even remember what this is for. So, so to this day, we still don't even know what this is for. It's Barkley's number 32 that he wore in honor of Magic Johnson having to retire due to having HIV. And so yeah, so I'll go with this one. Beautiful, beautiful. I do have all 4 jerseys that Barkley wore that year, both of his number 34s and both of his number 32s. Was not for Billy Cunningham. He did get approval from Billy Cunningham to wear the number. And ironically, I was just telling Roberto last night, it's NostalgiaBoy, I was talking to him on the phone. I was telling him that I originally thought when Barkley wore this, that that there was rumors that that he was going to stay away from Magic or something like that. No social media, so it was tough to know back then. But anyways, I thought that when he wore this, that it might have been in honor of Dr. J, when Dr. J wore 32 in the ABA. So I thought that's what it might have been for, but it was not. It was for Magic Johnson, because they were friends, both part of the original Dream Team in '92. So this is number 3, the Shooting Stars, Charles Barkley. Okay, my top 2. Sorry, top 2 are just no-brainers. I mean, when I first saw this dude, and as much as I love the red Hawks jersey from the late '80s into the '90s, I mean, this one, just something about this one just pops so much more for me. So, so Dominique Wilkins is my second favorite player jersey Hawks of all time, and I would definitely put Neek's up there. Neek's up there. I'm going to work on trying to maybe get all of his jerseys. I know he played for a few teams, but they're all obtainable. Should be able to make them all. So yeah, so I'm going to go with my '87-'88 Mitchell & Ness. Should be a USA run. Mitchell & Ness, '87-'88, Dominique Wilkins. Have both of these. Actually had a double of the red one and just had that one turned into a Moses Malone, Atlanta Hawks. So, so anyways, number 2 is Dominique Wilkins, and I'm a huge fan of this white Hawks jersey. So that's why I went with for number 2. So, should be no big secret. Should be no big secret which jersey is my favorite. So, shout out again to my man Throwback King. This is actually a video of his from 2012. This box that you see here in this picture is the same box that I'm holding in my hand. However, the jersey is different. I did play with the sizing a little bit. So the jersey that's in here is not the actual jersey that I got from him. However, I did keep the box. This is the same box, and I'm going to go with my 1987. There you go. Let me move in a little bit here. This is the 2007 20th anniversary Mitchell & Ness. Probably one of the last things that Peter did before he sold to Adidas. And this is the 87, sorry. The 87 Slam Dunk Mitchell & Ness Jordan jersey. There it is, everything heat pressed. Now I do have basically the same jersey, the USA run, with the original, with an older jock tag when Peter was still with Mitchell & Ness before he sold. The 86, 87, I also have that one. So leave it to me to have to buy 2 of the same jerseys. Basically this jersey. So here it is on the back, and the only thing that really makes this one really any different than any of those jerseys, because basically this is just the same one, is the jock tag on this one actually is dated. Here you go. It's dated February 7th, which is not a good date for me. February 7th, 1987. Also has a black jock tag on it. I don't know how well you can see it. Me and my crappy filming and editing. It is numbered 460 out of 500. So yeah, so there you go. So this is number 1. Bottom line, simple. It is the 86, 87. Well, sorry, '87 Slam Dunk jersey. And I tried to be a little bit different because I saw what King showed, and you know what everybody else was showing as far as their MJs. So I wanted to be a little bit different, and you know, so this is what I kind of wanted to be different and bring to the table. You know, the '87 Mitchell & Ness Jordan All-Star, and again, it jock tag, or you know, still got the tags. Ironically, the tags are still in the box. That's there you go right there. Certificate of authenticity, yada yada yada. Originally, like I said, that's the original with the size of the one that I got from Snacks. I did trade to Adam Murphy. Shout out to him. He does have that one, so that one actually still exists. The one from this video here. I tried, by the way, Snacks. I tried to find your pickup video, the one that you did when you were right in your Raiders joint. And you went and did the. I think your brother had filmed it for you. I tried to find that. But I don't know if you have it on YouTube or not. But I didn't see it. But I found your pickup video for the actual box when you had it still. So that's from 2012. So that box has been around in our community for a little bit. You know, about 10 years or so. So all right, guys. Well, that's going to be it. Again, shout out to my man, you know, King Leonidas for putting this all together, and shout out to my boy Rez. Hold on, I got something for you, Rez. Got me some Popeyes. Love that chicken from Popeyes. And I'm wearing your gear too, so this is my Rezrection. And so yeah, so and you know, and then of course, you know, I gotta show some love for Mightyfan. Boy, that was a long video. Oh my, yes, oh. Yes. Oh boy. Oh, yeah. And so all right, so you know, so now we'll go ahead and pass it off to my boy to chop. My man NostalgiaBoy back with another vid. Damn, it hurt. All right, thanks to my three friends there, King Leonidas, Rez, Nostalgia, and Mightyfan 78, and Roberto, my man, NostalgiaBoy. It is on you, my friend. You are up next. Too sweet. Peace, y'all.